Welcome back and Namyam Kung Fu Retreat. We lose some water, but it's fine. Welcome for midday. We're gonna have 2 hours together to do like a Kung Fu workout. You're gonna go through a lot. Today it's Ricardo that is gonna teach for the first time on his own the midday. And I'm gonna play the student for today, so it's gonna be a bit tricky, live stream, but we're gonna learn together how to teach the midday, how to teach everything, Samchan, maintenance, and etc. So follow us.
You ready? So I have to do the thing like,
Yes.
yeah, let's bow. Welcome to midday session. We're doing as usual. We're doing at first a 5 minutes warm up. So let's start with our right ankle. Right. And then change the direction. Then left ankle. Change direction. So let's twist, not twist, but do circles with our knee. Inside. Let's do it with our left. And inside. Now let's open the hip. Now change. Now with the right. Now inside. Now let's twist. Now let's go side to side like this. And I don't know how to say it, just do the same as me. Okay, let's do 10 monkey squat each side. Okay, let's take a breath. And then we want to go back with the shoulders, big circle. And let's do it a little smaller. And again big. Other way. Big circles. Smaller. Let's stay there. Open and close. Now the wrist. then go backward. Okay, let's do 10 push-ups. Okay, let's just do circles to the right with our head. And the other way. Okay, let's say yes. Let's say no. Let's do some jumping jacks. And that's it. Let's start with our bending tendon Qigong. And so I'm gonna teach you.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with the most important thing, that is our stance, our horse riding stance. Let's put the toes in, the feet. How do you say that in English?
How to say what?
Eh?
How to say what?
Wide?
Toes in?
Toes in, and no, the wide apart thing.
Oh, shoulder width apart.
So, shoulder wide apart.
Oh, make sure your shoulder fits in between your feet. You can do really simple.
Sorry?
Like you have space to put your shoulders in between your feet,
Oh, okay.
but shoulder width apart.
That's
It's
Okay, so toes pointing in, and then the knees pointing like out,
bend.
bent. Yeah. And now, so do like, how do you say, the pressure or strength,
Yeah, tense.
tense
Okay.
your abs and your like your belly, the lower dantian, and then just, I don't know how to say it, sorry.
Put your tailbone down,
Yeah, put your
or
tailbone down,
rotate your tailbone down.
rotate,
Yeah.
yeah, and imagine a string pulling your head up and your tailbone down, and then put your chin in, and that's our horse and riding step.
Okay, so do I need to feel tension in my ankles?
Yes,
Okay.
and in the knee too.
Okay.
So,
So am I good?
yeah,
Okay. My position is good.
yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yes. So then let's do the first exercise.
Okay.
That is called squeezing up the essence. So let's put our thumbs up, like saying we are good. So let's put the here and try to put the knuckles in the ground, and at the same time pulling your head up and you're gripping the floor with your toes. And the idea is to feel the stretching in the whole body. Like there's I don't know if we can call it a structure, but it's the fascia that covers all the organs and muscles in the body. So we're trying to stretch this. And let's do 9 breathings. When you breathe in, release. And when you breathe out,
Stretch.
stretch.
Yeah.
Let's do, for now, let's do like 3.
Okay. So So do I breathe with my mouth? Or?
No, you breathe with the tongue and the soft palate.
Okay.
You can feel it soft. And
Yeah.
then breathe with the nose.
Okay.
And then when you breathe out, imagine all the air going to your lower dantian.
Okay.
Now the next one is called the rock spreads its wings. So we have to spread our wings too,
Okay.
and pointing the fingers, like trying to go, you know what I mean, like stab someone with your fingers.
Okay.
Pull your fingers out and your elbows in to forward.
Okay.
And the idea is to try to do the two motion at the same time and the same things that I told you before, to pull your head, grip with your toes the floor, and everything.
So is it this motion when you inhale, or is it?
Every motion, you do it, you stretch when you inhale, and you release, when you exhale, and you release when you inhale.
Okay. So I release any tension, even in my legs when I inhale.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay.
You have to put your hands in the same height as your shoulder.
Okay. Here.
Yes. This a little okay.
Okay. Oh.
Oh. Right here.
Here. Here. Otherwise, you need to shout.
Yeah. It's okay. Okay, so let's do 3 again. Okay. Now let's do the next one. It's called 2 pillars penetrating the floor.
The earth. But
The
yeah.
earth.
Same thing.
The ground, the earth. I always. So is this the same idea, to stretch as the fingers pointing down, trying to penetrate the earth, and then just keep your back straight and try to not bend forward, and doing the penetrating the earth.
Okay.
So the same, you stretch when you exhale, you release when you inhale. Let's 3.
How should I feel the stretch in my legs?
How, what?
How should I feel the stretch in my legs? Because you said grip the floor, but should I feel a stretch in my legs?
No, I feel it in my toes.
Feel it in your toes.
Yeah, like my toes.
Okay, so there is a stretch in your legs because you grip the floor in order to put your knees out. And so when you stretch, you bring the knees out, and so you feel the stretch more in your ankle and your knee because you will force it out. So every time
you mean that when you this stretch?
Yeah,
like
here.
twist?
When I will stretch, I will do push out, and when I release, it's come back. See?
Oh, okay.
That's the stretch you want to have in the lower body. And so that's the stretch from the lower body that come here, and the stretch from the upper body from here. Yeah. So you can say that, obviously, with people that don't know anything at the beginning, it's going to be like, what am I doing? But more they're doing it, you will need to explain it a little bit more to increase their stance, because it's how you can improve it really well, bringing more like springiness in the stance. Yeah, because we don't want people to do straight leg, bend leg, straight leg, bend leg. We want them to stay bent in a proper stance, but stretch out, release, stretch out, release. Okay.
Yeah, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
I never done that before.
Yeah. So.
Because at the beginning there is a lot of, even me, the first days I was always doing like straight, bend, you know, and that's not the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. It's your teacher again.
Okay. Let's do the third exercise. That is called. I have a question. So usually, how long do you spend in Qigong? In
Vinton. We try to do it before they finish.
Okay.
You know, sometimes they have more questions, and for example, they are two already, so they can do it together, the next exercise. So you can be like, oh, if you finish, find a partner, you know, and you can keep going with the person. But you try to finish, around not too late from them. Yeah. Usually it's 10 minutes, 10 minutes. But you're good. So the next one?
Let's do the next one. It's called Two Dragons Rushing for the Pearl. And all the idea is the same. Now we stretch forward. And I'm not sure if we have to pull the elbow down.
That's a question.
Yeah, that's a question.
Yes, try to keep your elbow in as much as you can.
Okay.
And so that's part of the stretch, like almost in this one, same. You try to push out and in the same time elbow in. Here it's the same. You want to pull the elbow in and push out in the same time. So you have both stretch. And how to teach it? Usually I ask people to put their hand like that. Keep the elbow and turn the hand. Yeah. And now I want them to pull forward, push forward, and keep that elbow in. So rotate that shoulder in. Yeah, that elbow in. Yeah.
It's weird.
It's usually we learn way more when we teach it because we realize what we don't know. Yeah. So no trigger.
How to explain it, right? Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, what am I doing every day?
Okay, so the idea is to put the elbows in while you are pushing forward.
Yes. So you want to keep the elbow not in. I mean, you're not here, okay?
Yeah,
but
so
the elbow down.
I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, because if you're here, you will have a really bad technique. Imagine doing Samchan like that.
Yes.
That's gonna like injure your joint. Okay, sorry. Here it's the structure we want.
Nice. So we do this.
Okay, we do this then.
And so the shoulders keep down and try to relax the shoulder. We're not using the shoulders for this stretching. We're just stretching like reaching forwards. Oh.
Okay. So when I reach forwards, do you want to like go forwards?
It's at the same time we have to keep our stance and sync.
Okay.
So we're trying. I see it like we're pulling two ways at the same time. So like I don't know, to pull with a rope this way and this way. So we stretch really good.
Okay.
And that's what we are trying to do.
Okay. So here.
You sink down, and at the same time, you grip the floor, and at the same time, you go with your head up, and at the same time,
Oh,
you
that's
go
the
forward.
2 ropes there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so the last one, I forgot the name.
Holding the sky to stabilize the earth.
Holding the sky to stabilize the earth. Yeah. So we're holding the sky is more than putting it back, because we are going down the lower that you can,
Okay.
and we are keeping our back straight and pushing the ceiling with our head up. And something else?
Do we want to stay in a horse running stance?
No.
Okay.
In this exercise, no, because it will be bad, really bad, to do a squat like that. Yeah.
How do you want to put your feet then?
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, as usually just open it naturally as you
normal.
want, in order to go down with your back straight.
Yeah.
Okay, it's more like natural position. If people are less flexible, they're gonna be here to keep the back straight. For me, for example, I can be here. It's fine.
Yeah. It
It's
depends.
It's gonna depend on people. Some people are gonna need to really open, others they can be straight. Usually a little bit more than shoulder width apart, toes out, no tension anymore, and just drop. Yeah.
Okay.
So start with that, because people are gonna be here and they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
yeah. You need to think about it as a way that they know nothing. For you, it's obvious. It's like, yeah, so you do
Yes.
that, you go down, and it's like, I do what? you know. Okay, so open, and then we do what? What do we do?
We put the hands the same as the last exercise, but this time to, I forgot how to say it. Well, just to stabilize us.
Okay. Yeah.
And to just, yeah.
So do you stretch them? We don't
No.
stretch.
No, it is just for stabilize.
Okay, so they stay
Yeah.
loose.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Do 3. And go down.
So
Here you inhale.
Yeah, super.
And here,
Exhale.
yeah.
And where do you want to feel the stretch? Here.
Where? In the legs.
Yeah, so it depends on people. You can feel it really at the end when you're really pulling, like you explained. At the end, you can pull, like put your tailbone down and like pull your head up. And so you can feel it in your spine. The goal is to really stretch the spine. It's to open all the joint in the spine. Okay?
I usually feel it here, so it's right. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I can feel it in my lower back. Sometimes the middle, if I really pull up with my neck here. But that's the goal. The last one is really to stretch the spine. Yeah, and the back.
So let's do.
Oh.
Okay, so let's go for the grinding exercise.
Yeah.
So
when you teach the tendon, explain it, show it, do it with them, and watch them. Okay? You know that I know it. Sometimes I was doing some mistakes to see if you will see it, but try to really watch. They want feedback. okay? They will need feedback, especially beginners. So don't hesitate to just stop and say, oh, can you do it by yourself? I'm just gonna watch the structure and just like, oh, be careful, you're a bit leaning forwards, you know, things like that, yeah? So explain, show it, do it with them, and look at them. It's the 4 point. And then feedback, and make sure that they understand it. Okay.
So the grinding exercises are, well, we use it for strengthening and for, well, there is an important thing in this type of Kung Fu that is keeping the elbow in. So this exercise really help to get used to it and also making your blocks stronger. So the first exercise, we do it in a walking stance. So let's put our right foot forward. And then we want to point the toes at the same, and no, the other way. And we want to have this, our left toes and right heel in the same line. Not like me. You have to do it better than me.
So Ricardo, the line is here. Okay.
Yeah, no,
it's
the line.
here. Yeah, exactly.
But
yes. So way better. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to. I always forget the word.
Hips.
Yeah, the hips, but you know, facing forward. And
Perfect.
Yeah. And the same, pulling the table down.
Okay.
And we have to, we trying to have a good posture.
Okay.
So let's start with right hand, thumb to thumb. And the other hand, protects the sternum.
Okay.
Now we're in this one, I push you, and you do the upper block, that is putting your elbow in.
Upper block.
Yeah.
And
And then push me.
okay.
So I'm gonna do the same. You have to put resistance. And then, yeah. Oh, you're a good student. You look like you've been doing Kung Fu for so long.
Might be right. Let's do this one. Explain me this one.
So, yeah, that was wrong. Okay, so this one is like we're trying to do the same block, the upper block, but I don't know how to explain it because the other way is better to explain it.
So here, the goal of those exercise grinding is really to work with your core. And the stance is the base of it. If you have a bad stance, nothing on the upper body is gonna work. You're not gonna have strength, you're not gonna have a good structure, nothing is gonna happen. Okay, so the goal of the grinding is to make your body work all together. Because your strength and your power is gonna come from your stance and your Tantian, okay? So the goal is to move in different directions, doing the blocks in different direction, tensing in different direction, in order to be able to use our energy in different directions and to move our body those directions. Okay. So we do it on the circle on a plane here, horizontal facing, pushing forwards. Okay, so you move the chair forwards. And then we are gonna do it on a plane that is more
Up and
vertical.
down.
Yeah, exactly. Up and down, it's work well too. So we move the chi in a different direction. So there is more movement also from the hips. That's the main difference between those two. But obviously we work on the block, lower block, upper block, and the other one too. Yeah. So what do we do?
So now we're doing like a circle.
Yeah.
And you have to use your whole body.
Okay.
You have to put resistance and in the same, using your whole body, trying to avoid that me can reach the other side that I want to reach.
Okay.
And then you do it, you push me.
Oh, that's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go twisting your hand. Like in this part, we twist and we finish the same as we start.
Thumb to thumb. Okay. So I push, turn my hand, like that.
The same, trying to keep your elbow in.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it pinky to pinky.
Okay.
So the same, I'm going to put it down. And then the other way, you push.
I push.
Now we have to finish pinky to pinky because we start like that.
Okay.
Try to keep your elbow in. Because when you don't do that, it hurts a little.
It hurts? Really?
When you don't do it right.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I want to say something. No. Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Really explain why we do that.
Yeah.
Beginners, or people that doesn't know, they're gonna have a really bad stance. So do you need, if I have a bad stance, bad elbow, do you correct everything? No, we still want them to understand it. So we're gonna focus on the movement first. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna correct it maybe in a few days. But the first day, it's gonna be like so much things, so many things
like
that it's gonna be.
the essence of the exercise.
Exact. Yeah, the structure, what we want them to do. Yeah, it's the same with Samchan. Someone that just come in the school, the stance gonna be off, the chin's gonna be off, the look's gonna be off, everything's gonna be off. So what do you want to focus on the first day? Just the movement. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What do we do now?
Samchan.
I'm just gonna grab water.
Yeah. You can take water if you want. So usually when the people start, we just teach the 3 steps, no?
Yes.
Forward, back.
Yeah.
And okay.
So to start with, what is Samchan?
Samchan. Yeah. Well, the literal translation is 3 words. The 3 words are the mind, the breath, and the body, and they have to be aligned in this. Well, we're looking for that, and also we work in the something that is really important in this type of kung fu. There is the springy power, and we work on that with this routine. And somebody, I don't remember who, but told me that if you want to know the essence of this kung fu, you have to know the Samchan and the Yang. And so, how do you start to teach this?
So when you don't know who said something, you can just say, Master Yan said that once, or an instructor said that. Don't say like, I don't know who, because Master Yan said it, Buddha-san, everyone that teach it. Samchan is really the essence. Master Tan Sotin said it. I'm sure Master Ang said it.
Yes.
The essence of that Kung Fu is Samchan. We add other routines because otherwise it's gonna be too boring to do Samchan, but Samchan is really the core of it.
Mm-hmm.
What you can add to it is that Samchan is the first routine of the Tiger Crane routine, okay? On Sunday, it's gonna be the first day they've done a freehand routine, so they don't even know what is it, and they don't know what is the Tiger Crane art, so you can introduce that too. Like in the morning, it's more Xuanyang and Qigong, and now we're gonna do the freehand routines, so the Tiger Crane art, and Samchan is the first one of almost 18 routines. And it's just hand movement, springy power, really good, blocks, strikes that you use in a routine in order to have like the body mechanics right. And you can talk about it for hours, but introduce it a little bit more to explain the context. Even if it's fast, it's like the first routine of the Tiger Crane art we're gonna learn today, you're gonna learn it tomorrow also, and you can say a lot of things. So how do we start with the stance?
Well, the stance is the same stance of the grinding exercises, and as.
But I don't remember.
Yeah. We use in almost everything here. So we have to have our heel and our toes in the same line.
Okay.
The toes pointed the same way, and our knees. I don't remember the knees. The knee has to be the toes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your knee should be like above your toes. Like
above.
like
above.
you almost don't see your toes anymore.
Yeah.
But not for
Yeah,
not further your toes, okay? Not behind. I don't know how to say it. If you can teach us English.
Yeah.
We just speak Spanish and French. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So don't have your knee too bent. You can just say that. Make sure that they are behind your toes.
Okay. So hips facing forward.
Which forward?
Forward is.
Forwards this way.
Yeah.
You can say also like have your hips square to me.
Square.
When you're teaching.
That's the word. Square.
Oh, okay.
Square.
When you're teaching it to someone, especially in the grinding, have you square.
That was the word. Square.
Okay. Awesome.
So keep your hips square to me, and how do you teach the?
So you can say, I try to explain it, and we'll see how it goes.
Try to explain it.
Just go for it.
Well, we are doing like a.
You know what I said first? We just want them to know the movement. So you're not gonna be like, yeah, and you throw, and you want to spring your power, and it's like I need to learn the movement. So try to explain it, just the movement.
I imagine it as like I see a lot of anime, so I see a lot of power. So when I do this, I imagine like a kamehameha, So we're trying to stretch the same as the vein tendon. When you throw, this is kind of a strike. It looks like a double spear hand, no?
Okay.
So we imagine just like that, like a double spear hand strike.
Okay.
So we start from here, like, yeah, and then just start.
Okay.
Just keep your shoulders relaxed, and also try to stretch the arms, but keep your elbows down.
Okay.
And I guess that's it, or is something else missing?
Mm, the other thing can be that people are like that. A lot of people do that.
So,
Yeah, so to bring back the shoulders.
oh yeah, that's a thing that I used to do a lot.
So you can learn from yourself.
The thing that helped me was to open the chest,
Okay.
keep the shoulders relaxed, and yeah, that's basically the finishing move of every strike.
Okay. So do you want to be here or here?
And
Oh.
the same shoulder
Align with the shoulder?
aligned with the shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when we do 3 steps forward, and when we do 3 steps, you have to open the right foot and yeah, put your hands down.
Okay. So I open my right foot.
You like, I guess in Spanish will be easier, but right now we put our hands here when we do the next punch, next strike, and we balance the leg
Okay.
and just put the
So heel first,
heel first,
toes.
and then
And then
yeah, the same. And
straight. And so then I come back. And I do that. And straight.
no, I forgot something important. Yeah, really important. When you do the strike,
Yeah.
but I told you that because the first movement before the twist is the strike and the step. No?
Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine.
So you do
So
that?
if you teach it and you forgot something, you don't have to say I forgot something. You can say, okay, that's good. Nice, you got it. It's nice. Now we're gonna add something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So
Just be confident. It's the first time. Guys, if you're online, it's the first time Ricardo is teaching it, okay? So it's why we're doing that today. We are really learning together. Usually I'm teaching him, and now today is try to teach it. So it's why it's hard on the vocabulary, hard on the explanation. He has a lot of questions, but it's how we learn. It's by doing. It's a really nice opportunity because we don't have a lot of students today. So it can help really Ricardo to really improve his teaching and then maybe open his school in Mexico. Okay, let's do it again.
okay.
You have 10 minutes. I need to know the 3-step forward, 3-step back.
Yeah. So when we finish here,
Okay.
and then we close the fists.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this movement, but you just do this,
You bring your shoulders back and down.
back and down.
Okay.
Yeah, we usually, that's a anatomic thing. We have a block here, so we should feel it.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put the elbows in,
Yeah.
and the twist here is like this way, like out, and in the
The elbow is going in
yeah,
and the wrist is going in,
no, out.
out.
Elbow in, wrist out,
Okay.
and that's it.
So do you want your fist in and
Yeah,
twisting
right.
out? Yeah.
Twisting out and like trying to put the knuckles looking
Towards you.
to you. Yeah.
Okay. And then what do I
And
do?
then we exhale, but this is a weird exhale. We're trying to expand with force our diaphragm It's like a reverse diaphragm breathing that we usually expand the diaphragm, and when we exhale, we usually contract the diaphragm, but this is the opposite,
Okay.
and it feels weird, but it's kind also like a massage, when and
Okay.
vibration in your organs.
Okay.
And
So what do I do now? And
yeah.
then?
And then release and put your hands again. Yeah. Then do the next step.
Okay.
Throw the twist your elbows in, your hands, your wrist twist it out,
Okay.
and your knuckles trying to look at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I relax.
Yeah, relax. Then do one more. I'm not sure if it has to be like completely or horizontal or
Yeah, it's so the body mechanics. It's gonna be way stronger here than here, especially if you do a block. Also, you want to be here. You don't want to be here. Blocking in the front of your face. It's kind of like not really working. It's too late. Okay.
yes.
So there is those 2 points. Body mechanics is really strong here. When you go on it, it's kind of like lock. Better than here because it's just gonna collapse. And also it's make you used to having good blocks or good angle of your elbow.
So we should say like 90 degrees
Yeah,
in the elbow.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There's 90 degrees, but also keeping the elbow in
Yeah.
and twist in. And then we're doing a step back. I think that is easier because you just balance your foot, put it, yeah, you open it like not back, just wide,
Wild.
not that wide, and just to point your toes in again.
Should I have my heel with my toes aligned?
Yeah.
And I do the same hand
Yeah,
movement?
the same strike. Then twist your. Yeah, I don't like English. And then relax.
You have 2 more minutes.
Then put make another step back. So I know that something is wrong, but I know what. Yeah, that's it.
Hip squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was facing this way. And another one. And try to not lean forward and put your bend your knees. And not lean back. Put your tailbone down. And yeah.
So when do I inhale? Because you told me when to exhale.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let me remember.
Just do it.
Before the strike,
Okay.
here,
He has nice springy power.
we hold our breathing
Okay, so when do
until
you?
we are here, you know.
So when do you start to hold?
Here I breathe.
Okay. So I hold here, and then I throw my hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so inhale, hold.
Hold. Throw. Keep holding. Exhale. Yeah. Yeah. And that's it.
Okay, that's the first lesson.
Okay.
And more you do it, more you're used to. The vocabulary is always going to be the same anyway, so it's going to be easier and easier. Again, explain it, it's nice, but do it. Do it with them, okay? It's going to be 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. And what is nice, it's always the same movement. So first step, okay, the stance. Yeah, great. Stance with hands, without power. Don't introduce the power first, they're gonna be lost. After the 3 steps, you can bring up the Kamehameha and the idea. I like it. Obviously, it depends on people. If you have someone that is like not into all of that, you can stay like more, natural, less natural, but more like kung fu than anime reference. But obviously, feel free to bring up what you have and what inspires you. Yeah. So first, just the movement. Close, then step, again, just the movement. And maybe at the 3rd step, you're gonna have a question, you don't know, but the 3rd step, you can bring up the breathing. So inhale, hold, just the hand movement, no power yet. Exhale. And now we're gonna do that backwards. So now they need to think 2 steps backwards, the movement, the inhale, the exhale, backwards, movement, inhale, exhale. Yeah. And then you do that with them. 3 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. Sometimes you look at them, you ask them, can you do that again? And then you ask them, you think you can do the 3 steps backwards, forwards and 3 steps backwards alone? I can look at it. And they might say no, so you do it with them again. It's fine. They might say yes, and then like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try. And they might do something wrong. It's fine. Look at them, let them think, and then you can ask them, you forgot something, what do you think was it? You know, maybe just the shoulders, maybe just closing the fist, maybe they did that. They have so many things to think about, the breathing, the movement at the same time, okay? So more you're gonna teach it, more it's gonna be easier to know what you teach first. You started with the power. I mean, if you don't have the breathing, if you don't have the stance, if you don't even know the movement.
Yes, I was thinking about that. If someone sees another people doing that, is going to try to do it the same.
Yeah.
And it's going to. And
exactly. Yeah. If you have a really bad, you don't know, for example, that your elbow should be down, and you do that with all your power, the first month I injured myself because I didn't know about the elbow. So you can just injure someone in the first day.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, that's not what you want. It doesn't really work well. So movement, the structure first. No worries, they're gonna maybe just come for 1 class or maybe 1 week, maybe more. At one point they're gonna know. Oh, never, but that's not a big deal. They didn't injure themselves, okay? So adapt to your student. It's hard with me because I know, so you can just go further, like say whatever. But with a student, you will need to adapt to them. Some of them, they're not even gonna remember the movement, so you can't even explain the breath. Some of them, they're like, oh yeah, I got it, but when do you breath? And it's like the first step. And you're like, okay, we're gonna add the breath then, you know. It's really different. Structure first, breathing, then the springiness. Yeah.
Okay.
Questions? What should we do now?
Now, take your stuff. We're going to the gym.
Okay.
Right now.
Thank you. Let's go to the gym? Yeah? Gym, gym, gym. Gym, gym, gym. Oh, you can't go to the gym?
I can, but it's the thing is, stream will stop for a few minutes because I need to switch Wi-Fi point. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's fine.
I think. Yeah.
Do you know the timing?
Yes, 4 minutes.
4 minutes and 30-second rest. Or you can do more if you want to. If you feel like sometimes if you have a big group, more than 30 seconds is needed to move everyone. But like when it's a small group like that and we know what we're doing, 30-second rest is nice. Yeah? For you too? I saw that you listen, you're gonna have the live stream to know how to teach it.
I'm gonna have the live stream?
Yeah, you for the next time you're gonna teach it.
Oh, I just listened to the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have like the earplug and be like, yeah, so you say that?
Good idea.
Well, watch it before, not during. Okay. Yeah, when are you gonna try it? Is it this week? Thursday? Yeah, I think we didn't send you guys the timetable. Like 10 minutes vein 10 and 10 minutes grinding, 15 minutes. You never seen that before. Okay. I'll try
Yes,
to
sir.
take 5 minutes with you too at the end of the lesson to show you. Yeah. Okay.
So, pick a station.
They said you like pick a stage on. And be on your station.
Yeah.
Another station.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. What we're doing, I want to do the bamboos first.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You. What did you say? You don't like it?
Yeah, I don't like it
Why?
because they're horrible.
They're horrible. Ok. here. That's the easiest
Why?
because it's so light. Great. It's so heavy. So heavy. Okay, what are we doing, Sensei?
Is we're working on our stance too. The same, the walking stance.
Yeah,
We will pretty use it for everything.
really needed. They can't see us anymore.
Yeah. Stop.
It's time! How is it? How is it?
Change station.
Yeah? So we're going the other side anyway, so it's fine. Yeah? Let's go. Well, okay,
Start.
they already started.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to say it. And now, so we're in the punching bags. We're trying to condition.
It's a sandbag
Yeah.
more than a punching bag because if you use it as a punching bag, it's gonna be really
Oh, yeah,
painful.
yeah, yeah. So it's not for punching like that ones. It's for conditioning the parts of our hands that we use to strike, to hit, like well, the fist, the palm heel, and the backhammer fist, and punches that, and or strikes that we use in this type of kung fu. So I don't know if there is a like a system you use to use this bag. I usually just do it freestyle, you know.
No, so, I mean, is your question like 20 of this,
Yeah,
20?
yeah, yeah.
When you teach it, at the beginning, you can like be, first we're gonna do palm strike and you do 20 palm strike, and then it's like now you do punch. So you do punch, you know, you look at them, you correct them, and then you do hammer fist, you do 20, yeah. And then you can say, we're gonna do that every midday, so you do your own rhythm. If you feel like you need more conditioning your knuckle or conditioning your palm, choose. But there is no 20, 20, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
The important thing is the stance again.
Stance.
Yeah, because we don't want people to be,
Yes.
okay. So here.
So it's a horse riding.
As you want. Horse
Whatever.
riding or walking stance. If you do walking stance, then you can do like 10 on one side, 10 on the other side, or you can do one, change, one, change, one, change. It's more advanced. Usually the first day people are like, like that, because it's a lot to think about. So you can just be horse riding stance.
Yeah. So we're doing 20 palm strikes.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just start. And so I don't know if it's good to explain like how the strikes work on the first day,
You can.
but I don't think that is really like useful. You know, it isn't. So let's just do this.
So you can say that we don't want to push it.
I don't want to push it.
Okay.
Don't want to strike with the fingers. Uh, we're trying to use our body mechanics, like, I mean, the structure. We have the bone here. This is the palm heel. So it's like really strong structure to hit with.
Okay. So you want to hit with this part.
Yeah.
That's important to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can hit with your fingers if you
Cheers.
do the, sorry, here. You can hit with your fingers if you do the slapping. So don't say don't hit with your fingers, because maybe Buddha-san is gonna teach this one.
Yeah,
So they're gonna be like, yeah, but someone said to me that it's not.
maybe in this strike. No.
Yeah. So palm strike, really aim with that, not with your fingers. Good.
This is with the fingers. I didn't know.
Yeah, the slapping,
Yeah.
but with your fingers. It's engage your fingers. Obviously, you're not doing that.
Yeah. Stop.
That was nice training.
Yeah.
So it goes fast. See?
Mhm.
If the student asks questions, it goes so fast. Okay.
Don't.
He's like, more pain, yeah, 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 yeah.
Just start. So now we're doing the blocks here.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have many blocks, but here we're doing conditioning the parts of the bone that we use to block with the block, and we are in walking stance, and we change our stance every time we switch the block. Like we start with the right here, and we pull, not pulling like trying to use the waist to pull,
Yeah, good.
and then change. Also the other hand is protecting the sternum. We hit, and the first two strikes is we're with this part of the bone. In Spanish it's called radio, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
the radius,
Radius.
I think in English, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But you can say with the thumb side of your forearm. Usually I use the thumb side, like that people, they know, they don't even know radius and things like that, you know. And like that, they just know that they need to put the hands this way, because often they're gonna do that. And that's the
Yes.
pinky side. So thumb side,
Using thumb side, okay.
yeah.
So we're doing it with the fist closed, and
Yeah.
then pull.
And pull.
The next one is the upper block. It's the same side of the bone. And we,
So thumb side.
yeah, same side. And then the other hand. And then we're going to, how was this block called?
The first one is
The first one is this one,
inner
inner block.
block.
Then is the other part of the bone, is the pinky side of the bone. Then the other hand, pull,
Yeah.
the other hand. Pull. And then is it's lower.
Inner lower block, you can say, because like that people, they will remember that it's the inner block and then lower,
Inner, yeah.
but it's
Pull.
just a lower block.
Yeah.
And pull.
Pull. Then the other hand. Then we punch. Pull. And then we start again
Okay.
with low, 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 upper block, upper block, then inner block, another inner block, then inner lower block, 2. Punch. Then again. So I remember that was the first part that teach me the first
Yes.
day. Yeah.
Yes. So you can either do it this way, either you can do it a few times, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
with them, and then when they got it, add
Stop.
something and change. And when they got it, you can be like, okay, so after this one, we're gonna do this, and then you do up, up, and then when they got it, you add something. It really depends. You're
On
gonna
the
try it.
person,
Yes. You can try all of them. Anyway, they're not gonna remember the first day. So they're gonna follow what you're doing. But if you want them to work a little bit by themselves, you might need to, you can restart the timer for them.
Yeah. Start.
So if you want them to work by themselves, you may need to do less. Maybe just 2 blocks. Because it's the stance, both hands, one is closed, one is open. It really depends on people. Yeah. Okay? But the first day, it's just the blocks, definitely. Okay. What
And
are we
so
doing?
here, punching the back.
Like that?
Yeah, you can, you could, but I suggest you to do Kung Fu strikes.
Kung Fu strikes.
I don't, I don't know, how do you teach to use the punching bag?
How would you teach it?
I don't know, you just punch the bag. That's it.
How do you punch? Do you punch like that? Like that?
Maybe no.
Like that?
I don't know how to say it.
Ricardo.
I know how to punch, but I know how to tell you how to punch.
So the main things to say, it's try to have a good stance
Yeah.
all the time. The difference with Muay Thai or any boxing is that you always sink into the ground. Okay, so you will try to not do that. Okay, if you've done Muay Thai before, try to not come on your heel, stay grounded all the time. See if they have a basis. And then just look at them. Okay, do a few punches.
Okay.
And if you feel like there is something wrong, then you correct them. If you feel like they get it, perfect. Usually what I do when they know nothing, so try to have a stance. Yeah, try to switch leg at least. You can do punch, palm strike, arm fist. Usually we do it on this one, so now we can do it again. So either this way, or on this one also. And elbow. Okay? Then you can add the kicks, but it's gonna be hard to add all of that in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay? And then the other thing is when they punch, really look at the structure. Because if they start to do that, that's really dangerous for them. The things that we really focus on the first day, it's to have them not injure themselves. Even when we do conditioning, we say to them it's your own strength that you put in it. So make sure that you don't injure yourself too much. Yes, we want to not feel like, to like neutralize the pain, but we don't want you to bleed, the first day, otherwise you're not gonna be able to train anymore, So same here. Okay, just go light. First day, go light. If they do something really wrong, be careful. So go lighter, but try to have a nice structure. Things like that. If it's painful, if they have rings, things like that, say to them to take them off because it can be really dangerous. For the palm strike, it's the easiest because usually people, they will not injure them. It's one of the easiest too, except that they don't know how to do it, so they're gonna do that. Okay, they're gonna do things really weird. It's always can be surprising, but just try to explain it in a way to not have them injure themselves. That's the goal. Because they're gonna learn those strikes in other sessions. Okay, in the afternoon, on Tuesday, on Friday, even during self-defense basic moves, they're gonna learn it at one point. So the first day, it's more like,
Don't hurt yourself.
yes, but you don't say that. But she's like, yeah, show me what you know, and stop. We go back to the training area. Yes, especially the first day. After that, if they have like boxing knowledge, if they have done Muay Thai, you can let them do. You can just tell them the difference with Kung Fu is the stance. But usually you're gonna use those strikes, and on the punching bag is really like the cardio, conditioning, using the core. So if they have some knowledge, let them do. Especially the first day is gonna be just like releasing the energy and releasing like the tension that they have of learning everything. And then next days you can just like try to give them some advice, more kung fu-y. Yeah, the conditioning circuit is really important for beginners, for teacher to be aware of beginners, because we don't want them to do too much. Welcome for the people that just joined us online. You are in Namyang, we are in Thailand, in Pai, in the north of Thailand. Here it's pretty hot today. Favorite station?
Yeah.
Favorite station?
Yeah. And then I can do this. The jaw. And then I can do this. The jaw. That helps. That helps. Okay.
Okay, so now we start.
Ok, parfait. Ready, comme ci, comme ça. It sounds almost Spanish.
Right? Okay.
It sounds Spanish. Yeah. I don't know what you're saying.
It might not make any sense. It's pickle. It's cornichon.
Oh, cornichon! And what's the rest?
Escena cornichon d'espace? D'espace? Something?
So it sounded like it's just when you like cut.
Do you know the translation?
No.
That's the thing about Kyle, he doesn't understand. He says something.
What should I do?
I guess the windmill. I don't know really how to teach in this exercise.
Try to explain.
I know that we do the windmill. This forehand. No. backhand, forehand?
Yeah, backhand, forehand is a
Backhand,
nice one.
forehand.
So you can say start with both hands on the same side, and you bring one up, and you hit with the backhand, then with the forehand, and again.
We usually do this as a warm-up, and then,
We haven't today.
eh?
We haven't done it today.
What?
The windmill?
No. No, I mean, because next I do like blocks
Okay.
here, the inner block. As I do this, I imagine that I'm one of those fire dancers, you know?
Uh-huh.
The guys who dance with fire things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I imagine that. And then let's do the upper block here.
Upper block.
And then both hands same way. The other way. Then what else could we do here? The wrists. And what else? Could
There
we
is
do?
also this one when you cross and you change. And you change. And then when
never-
you have the momentum, let's look like that.
Stop, change station.
No, it's us now. Oh,
Two hits and you're good to go.
oh.
We improving the timer.
You need to improve the timer.
Yeah. To put.
Put the timer.
Yeah, start.
What do we do?
So we are conditioning the same parts that we used to block, like the forearm, the thumb side and the pinky side, and then the chins too. I don't know how many, maybe 30.
There is none.
I usually do like 30 and then I change. This is my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's painful?
No, not painful. It's like a massage for the bones.
So that's a Kung Fu massage. If you want to join our massage school, come
Yeah.
with us, with Ricardo. We're gonna learn how to massage with roll bar, metal bar. Really enjoyable. It's become red at the end, really efficient. you do the Shin.
Hmm?
We do that too?
I do it.
Okay, I do it. Perfect.
You usually don't, or what?
No, I'm just asking because you don't say anything. I'm a student, Ricardo.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
I can actually, I mostly do the.
So obviously Ricardo is not gonna forget that he has a student. It's just that today I'm his student to make him learn that the midday with us. Okay, usually I'm his teacher, but today I'm playing the student. It's why he forgot it. Okay, it's not. It didn't forget that I was a student.
I don't forget the students.
Yeah. Oh no.
A change.
Parfait.
Start and
Now I can hear my voice in my head too. And change. It's just always the same. It's horrible. It's like I can't even say it differently. And change. No, and change. It's just sorry. No.
No, it's awesome. I love it.
No.
I do miss it.
so so what are some like doing like a sequence?
Yeah.
With the it's chop, palm, backhand, back hammer fist.
Chop, palm, back hammer fist. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So we will do that.
Yeah.
So first, chop, palm, back, head, hand, back hammer fist.
So back hammer fist is the one that you might need to teach
Yeah.
because they don't know it at all. Go for it.
So you lead with your elbow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to naturally let the not use any strength. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So we point the elbow up and then use the I don't know
The elbow.
fist, the elbow to like
Oh. Give a momentum, kind of.
yeah that give the momentum and let the hand fall
Okay. And what do you want to hit with?
with this part of the hand
Okay.
is
Do you want to hit with the
no
knuckles?
the knuckles no
Okay. So just this part.
this part
Usually we try to avoid the wrist, so really just here. Yeah.
yeah like where the long bones are.
Mm-mm. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we do chop, palm heel, backhand, back hammer fist. And the other hand, chop, palm, backhand, back hammer fist. And the other hand. Ow.
So do you hit with your fingers when you do that?
And the palm strength is with this part of the hand.
Okay. And when you do that?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
It's the same as the back hammer
Yeah,
fist?
it's kind of the same.
Yeah. I thought that it was more like hitting with this, but no.
Ow! I never thought about that.
It's in mantis style.
Yeah, and we have one in Chuanyang,
Yeah.
and I have one in my grading. Oh, sorry. So maybe. Never ask it.
Change. Last station.
And change.
Kind of sound like a conductor on a train.
Yeah, like the last station. Yeah, so I have to ask, the goal of this exercise is to torture people, or how should I say?
It's really funny that you ask that at the end of the conditioning circuit. Because I mean, like hitting a bag of sand or like hitting yourself with like metal bar don't make you say that. It's just those blue, baby blue pipe that make you say that.
The soft thing defeats hard.
So is the goal to torture people?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It's conditioning. You
Yeah,
need to
but-
go
but
through pain in order to.
How should I explain it?
Oh yeah, that is not to torture people.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that. So the last one is just to make you feel pain like in hell. Yeah, just the same. Conditioning the bones where you're gonna block with mainly in order to, I don't remember the name in English, but like be less sensitive to the pain. Or say, so like kind of like kill the nerves.
Yeah.
And be used to feel the pain in those areas. Because when you're gonna block, you don't want to be surprised about the pain, okay?
Yeah.
If that happens somewhere, somehow, even though we don't really want to.
And also for me works like for if I have like balls in the chins
Yeah.
and I use this, it just make it. You know what I mean?
It's make you what?
It just you know what I mean?
Oh.
When the
You have balls on your chin?
yeah.
Like you can hear.
Yeah, I feel it. It hurts.
Yeah.
Really much.
Yeah, I mean.
So it works for that too. It's really fun. Do you hear it?
You should put the mic next to it. Oh yeah, I can hear it too. It doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the worst for you?
Yeah.
That's the worst, the most
Yeah.
painful? Well, I took a light one, so it's easy to say. He has the heavy one. It's with concrete inside. This one is with sand, and there is half less sand than in the bigger one. This one is so light. Ooh.
Really good. Another massage.
So Namyang is not a massage place anymore. If you follow the video until the beginning, you can follow the inside joke with us. Otherwise, it's really hard to follow.
Okay.
Yeah!
Stop. We finish.
We did it!
We're doing pushing hands
Yeah.
and sticky hands. Let's drink water.
Are you gonna do pushing hands, sticky hands? No. Okay. Or you can do pushing hands, sticky hands with Ricardo. It's gonna be a special session.
Ooh, special. Okay. Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Whatever.
Let's go. If you're ready. Go for it.
What did you?
One-on-one lesson.
Oh, nice. Okay. So let's do pushing hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna comment. It's annoying with pushing hands when they have the mic on because you can hear like.
I can take it, maybe.
We'll see.
You can check the sound.
Yeah. Oh, and Kyle dead. You died.
I am in the lava.
So it's 1 for Ricardo, 0 for Kyle. We're gonna count today. Ooh. Yeah. Ricardo lose first, so 1-1. It doesn't work. So the goal of pushing hands is to not move your feet at all. So to really have a really grounded stance. Tiens, Ricardo, we can take the mic. Like that, just free. So to keep really a grounded stance, to not move at all, and use all your core, all your movements, and also your touch sensitivity. So there is 2 for Kyle now. Oh, Ricardo. 3 for Kyle. 3-2. And with the touch sensitivity, when they touch the wrist of each other, that's helped them also to really know where they're gonna push in order to deflect the energy. Oh. 3-3. So we try to be like water. Nice. 4-3. So when one of us is pushing, we try to deflect the energy. We try to not push against, like tense against. Because being tense actually really lie on where our energy is at and what we're doing. Being flexible, more like a bamboo, like be more like bamboo than a tree. It's helping us to have more springiness also. And move the chair around. Whoa! Nice, 4. 4 everywhere. Try with the left in the front. Oh! 5 for Kyle. Ooh, 6? Yeah, 5, 6. Seven, 5? Ooh. Six, 7. Kyle is leading. Is he gonna win? No! Too much pressure. No. So Kyle's problem was to straight his legs. Unfortunately, he gets bigger than Ricardo. And Ricardo's problem here was that he leaned back instead of sinking. Yes, same again. Oh, good one. So Ricardo's energy really gets forwards and Kyle just deflected on the left. It was really good. Ooh. Okay, let's try on the tires.
Oh.
Yeah? So I think there is one tire that is less strong than the other, so we're gonna switch side at one point. Try to have a stance, at least. I can't say a good stance because it's weird. And go for it. So same goal, same thing. Okay. Grip the tire. That's the point. So Earth is never gonna be really flat and like really comfy with mats. Yeah.
Tiring than before.
Yeah, nice.
We shall do this more often.
Yeah.
So he said that he wants to do it more often, but we don't have enough tire. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, let's switch tires.
Switch tires?
Yeah. Because yeah, I thought I thought this one was okay. Oh. You can you can turn it if I don't know it's gonna help, but nice, good one. So you had opposite feet? You didn't have like the proper like opposite stance that make you a bit weird?
Trying something new.
Yeah. Yeah, sink more, definitely. I don't know if you can.
I feel it, just can't do anything.
Mm-mm. Are you sore in your legs or anything?
Sore?
Yeah?
No,
Okay.
I'm just lacking brain power.
That's so sad. Oh, wow. Nice.
Well, you use a couple tires. Entertained for the day.
It really used your distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking, yeah!
I know you can't multitask.
Again.
Okay.
Oh! So Ricardo tried to not do that technique. It's really not ideal. Okay, it's not technically right because you push his hands out and push in the center. And if you do that on someone, it's just gonna come back and slap you. If you do that on Ophir or anyone, well, it's never gonna happen first, but it's gonna be really painful. So try to have other technique. Oh!
She got away from the concrete.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You can, exactly, that's what I felt.
Face this way.
Ricardo is too dangerous. I think you're too far, Kyle.
Too far away?
Yeah. That's it. Easy. Oh, nice. Yes, and again. So the point is that Kyle is a bit taller than Ricardo, so Ricardo needs to put his weight forward, so every time Kyle feel it, he just bring it to the side. Yeah, just like that. Because the tires are really far away from each other, so it can't allow Ricardo to be as close as he should be in order to really reach Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay, there is 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. When are you getting in on this?
Nice. Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, we can put the tires back, and if you want, we can do a little stretch.
Oh, thank you.
So 1 more hours. If you want water. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you very much. So sometimes we use the tires like that, and we do tournament, you know, like 2 against 2, and then 2 others, and then 2 others. It's fun, but you need to not have too many people. You know, you need to have the good energy. So we don't think about that often. You can lead the cool down, and you have 5 minutes, so you can do some stretches and things like that. Yeah? Some Qigong movements, stretch of the neck, of whatever you need, because you train, I didn't.
Yeah. So let's do the breathing through the whole body. Let's do it a few times, maybe 3. Now let's do a few of the grabbing chi from the earth and the sky.
Drawing chi from the earth and sky.
How? Drawing, yeah. No grabbing.
You're a good student. Do you know them?
The names?
Yeah.
Some days.
Some days. Okay, let's just shake the butt chi. Just let's do 9. Okay, let's stretch the arms. That's what I need.
So that's the good point also as a teacher, that you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, because we use it a lot on the thinking. Doesn't stretch. Change. Let's stretch the neck a little. Other way, side. Push with the other hand. Okay, let's go a little up. Okay, let's reach our toes. Open the legs. Reach the right side. Listo. Listo. Let's finish the class. Let's go. Thank you very much. To all my students.
So stay here. 5 minutes. Thank you everyone for watching. It was our midday session. Really special today, less action than usual because we really learned how to teach it more than really doing it. I hope you enjoyed it too. At least if you want, you discover with us that you can become a teacher. So you can join us, try to become a teacher with us. You have the teacher training on September, I think also June. So don't hesitate to look at the website, follow us, and see you soon. Bye-bye.